Hello everyone, welcome back to Chris and Scott's Colorado Adventures. Today it is me and I'm with Jake today. And we're gonna do something a little different today. The weather here in the last few days have not been too great after our Saturday trip up to Fort Collins, which was beautiful. Sunday and Monday became really smoky and ashy from the fires here in the state. And then today, we went from 93 on Monday to about 35 today outside, and snow and rain. So we're not doing anything outside. So we're gonna do something today that's a little different. Something we did earlier during the pandemic when everybody was quarantined. And so we're gonna do Chris and Scott's favorite things. And no Chris today, she is working. And we're gonna do kind of I thought it'd be fun to do kind of a different version of unboxing. We used to live in a different place, and we had a large basement, and in that basement I had my full Star Wars collection. And that was from 1977 on, and when we moved, I had to box it all up. And so it's all been sitting in boxes, in storage for, I don't know, about 10 years now. Yeah, it's been a long time. Some of them are labeled, some of them just say Star Wars, some of them just say SW. And I thought it'd be kind of fun just to do kind of an unboxing and see what's in some of these boxes. And I thought there's some random stuff. It'd be old stuff, maybe some newer stuff, I don't know. Groovy. That would be groovy. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna open up some boxes and see what's in the Star Wars collection.
I see Star Tours.
Yes, Disney.
Speeder. Star Speeder.
Star Speeder from Star Tours, if you've been to Disneyland and Disney World.
Just try me.
Yeah. Ooh. That's old school Star Tours because it has Rex as the captain. Cool. I forgot about that.
There he is.
There he is. Awesome. Yep, got that at Disneyland.
Yeah, it's got the little...
It's got the cancel on the back, right?
Yeah. Coolio.
Cool. A little dusty.
Got some older stuff.
Oh, now we get into the older stuff. Let's do... So, all of my stuff that I got, 99% of the stuff of my old toys that I did play with, I did keep the boxes. So here is, for Return of the Jedi, they came out, they re-released the X-Wing, but this one has battle damage stickers. So when he crashes into Dagobah from Empire Strikes Back,
battle damage on
you can put the battle damage on it. Ooh, and this one I actually even kept the cardboard for it. They did put the stickers on. Wow, look at that. The little collector book.
It's the battle damage.
And so here's our X-Wing in the cardboard, and there's your battle damage. I won't take them out, but if you take it out, it's just like the one that came out in 1977, except the one in 77 was completely white. Has a little R2 that does not come out, and when you press down on him, the S-foils make it into the X. And then you can lock it. And then it's got a meh for the amazing laser sounds. There's the little collection booklet. Here's the cockpit. Yeah, that's all the figures at the time. Oh yeah, I have all but like, I ended up getting all figures but like 5. And then here's your cannon. So, yep, there we go. Return of the Jedi, battle damaged X-Wing. Who says Kenner wasn't trying to get everything they could out of you? It's not a new thing, repackaging. Let's see if we get that back there. But this is one of the few that I still have the cardboard for. It's pretty cool. Alright. That's Agent 5.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Ooh. So we got 2 play sets coming.
Oh god.
So this is obviously 1977 Star Wars. Land of the Jawas. Not even Tatooine playset. Land of the Jawas. And look at how look at that cool turtleneck he's wearing. That's pretty great.
Got a good haircut.
He does. So with this one, this was the place that if you wanted the escape pod for the droids, this was the only place you could get that escape pod. So you got your escape pod. You got your little playset lamp. And then out of cardboard, because we're using the highest quality of item, you build your
It's not even.
sandcrawler.
It's not even an actual thing.
No. So you have, and you put them together. I won't put them together, but you got it here. You put your base like this. So, and then you put that into the base. Here, we'll just do this part real quick so at least it'll stand. Put your bases in there, and then it goes into the base. I'll just hold it here just up. Like, like that. And then there's a cardboard piece that's the side of the thing. Now the cool thing, and you've got some treads on the thing, on the base, and it's pretty cool. Now, what you can do on this is before they came out. They came out with the sandcrawler, which I've got somewhere, remote control. This was your sandcrawler, piece of cardboard. And then look here, because R2 gets sucked up into the sandcrawler. You can, little elevator that doesn't want to move, don't want to break it. You have a little elevator that you can move R2 up into this. So it looks like your side of your thing. And then,
Lots of imagination.
yes, imagination. And then you have your escape pod, and it goes into here. So it looks like it has crash landed on Tatooine. You can put a Jawa here, and then you have a little thing that turns and it will pop him off. Or there's a little, it's hard to tell, but there's a little piece here that kind of pops up, so you put your figure there, and then you have your Jawa here or whoever, and you turn it, he shoots, and then this pops and the guy falls over, like he got shot. See, like R2. So in the display, it's the Jawa shooting R2, and then you see R5 going up into the thing. Yeah, back in 1977, 78 actually. This was the bomb. All right. So then, that did so well, they're gonna do it again.
The Rebel Command Center.
Yes, for Empire Strikes Back.
Hoth Battle.
No, not Hoth Battle Command Center.
Rebel Command Center.
Rebel Command Center. So, Empire Strikes Back. It's the same kind of deal, but this one, now I don't want to say that they're reusing things, but it's the exact same base placement as the Tatooine. How do I know? Because you've got the tread here. You got the tread here. Now there's no tread on Hoth, but we're gonna have that. And you got your little poppy thing, and you have your place where on the other one goes the
Oh goodness.
you gotta
save your materials.
You do. You gotta make it quick and easy. So here's your Hoth one. Again, they're doing the exact same stuff. And on this one, you get your background of the Hoth. And look, oh, so much is going on. You got your Falcon, you got your snow speeders, and you got your X-Wings. They're getting ready to take off because the Empire's about to attack.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy? With this one, oh look, I have instructions to the wrong thing. You got, and I've got instructions, and there's the Empire Strikes Back character toy catalog. With this one, I thought you got, oh no, you got 3 action figures that were just with this one.
Wow.
You didn't get any, you didn't get this. You got an R2-D2 with periscope, which I still have. He's right there because he does an Empire Strikes Back. You've got a AT-AT driver right there. And then you also have Luke Skywalker Hoth Battle gear. And that's him right there. So you got those 3 figures as part of this. It contains 3 action figures. Plastic base with action lever and 4 color backdrop.
4 colors in the backdrop.
1980 doesn't get any better than that, 40 years ago. So yeah, there's that one.
That's it from here.
That's it for that one. So that one's fun. That one's got some old stuff in it. All right. Let's see what we got next in the next box.
All right. Oh my.
We got a whole variety of new and old stuff in this one.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, we do have. This is new and old. There's a lot of party supplies, it looks like.
It's another
I got
same
another
water bottle.
Same water bottle. Heaven forbid. Alright, what are these? Candy from Revenge of the Sith, so 2006. It's got Yoda and Doritos on it. Same thing, I got one here. Is this one open? No.
We got some foam wrestlers.
Yeah!
We got Vader and Obi-Wan.
Is it?
Yeah.
It sure is. That's funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, more or less party supplies.
This is a really old cake candle. This says 1980 on the back.
Yeah, Empire Strikes Back. There's
Still in package.
Well, I used it once
Oh.
and then saved it.
Oh yeah, it's like glue or something.
Oh yeah, look at that. An old Wilson R2D2 candle. That's cool.
You got various plates and napkins here.
Ooh, oh, and these are old. All right, cool. Let's see what we got here. We got Return of the Jedi napkins. That's from '83. They're all the same. For some reason, all that happens in Return of the Jedi, which is a lot that happens in Return of the Jedi, the marketing decided.
Only the one battle.
Yeah, they decided the marketing was going to be Luke versus Vader, which I understand, but no Jabba, no Ewoks, no Emperor. You got that. So there's your napkins from Return of the Jedi.
Forks and spoons to go on.
Napkins from Empire Strikes Back. So these are 40. See, look at this one. You got your cool Boba Fett.
Yeah.
You got your droids. You got your Vader, and you got your Cloud City in the background. A little bit more variety on that one. Then we've got, look at this, Empire Strikes Back. Small plate with a kind of a weird looking Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Attack of the Clones plates. And then Empire Strikes Back plates with matches those napkins. Right? Let's take them.
A flying bucket topper.
Yes. So back in '99, when they released Episode 1, marketing was all over the place. KFC, Taco Bell, somewhere else, and you could get different stuff at each one. These were both at KFC, and they called them bucket toppers because KFC chicken. They were Frisbees, but they're really like
Jar Jar.
There's Jar Jar, and then this one is a Metal Droid, but they're like 3D.
It's funky.
It's funky.
They're like foamy too.
Yeah, they're not like a hard plastic. They're kind of funky and soft. But I dig them. I think they're cool.
Funky.
I don't have a whole lot of
Jar Jar. Like weird balloons or something.
Nope.
That's some old bowls.
Ooh, look at these.
This one's like.
Oh, this one got warped a little bit. Return of the Jedi. Some art. You got Luke and Yoda. I think that's Jabba. Yep, Jabba. And then Max Rebo in the band, which is kind of funny.
Huh.
But that one got a little. It's not supposed to have that lip. It got hot and melted. That's too bad. And then I ordered these. I think I ordered these from Kellogg's, something like that. But they're pretty cool. Star Wars, you got good guys and bad guys.
Various cups here.
Okay, let's check these out. Ooh, these are Return of the Jedi. Little cups. And you don't see too much Han stuff. And then Leia and Lando. Those are all animated. That's all from Return of the Jedi.
Those are good.
And then stacking cups. Got some cool little artwork on them. Ones, except these two cups went with the two bowls. So you got your good guys and bad guys. These are plastic, a harder plastic than.
That's a weird. I don't even. What is that?
Well, this is episode 2. Because it's got a silver C-3PO just on the lunchbox. Let's see if anything. Oh, look at this one. Bow, bow, bow. It's got a thermos. R2 and 3PO on it. Huh. Oh, that's super cool. Oh, and look, it's got a Pringles.
A Pringles thing?
Pringles. Put your Pringles in there.
Nice.
I forgot about that. That's a thermos.
We got a weird looking candle. And it savors.
Is it Vader?
It's Vader. Funky.
Oh, it sure is. That is kind of weird. That's cool though.
Yeah.
And now we got a really cool, probably one of the best things in it. One of the oldest things in it.
Party.
It is a cake pan.
Whole $8.50 for this.
Yes, $8.50. And it's R2. And I have a picture. I've put it on, I always post it every year on Facebook on my birthday, that me with my Boba Fett shirt. And I'm next to the party table, which has some of those plates and napkins, and has this cake. I will insert right here. Yes, so that is it. And I found that shirt too, and I'll show that right here. But yeah, there's the cake pan. Cool. All right. So a lot of party and food related items, and in that one. So old, super old, and some newer.
I think my favorite was that Jar Jar Frisbee.
The Frisbee?
Or bucket topper.
Bucket topper?
Flying bucket topper.
All right, so we've gotten another box, pretty much the same size as the other one. Let's see what's in this. Looks like we got some old stuff and a couple newish stuff. Oh yes. So, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Kenner came out with what are called mini rigs. These are little tiny ships and accessories. Most were not in the movie. They just were trying to find some extra dollars from us, and guess what? They got them. But little ships. This was an Imperial one. Kind of looks like a Walker. Yeah, a little set
without the legs.
Yeah. Yeah, cool little accessory ships. And so you've got this one. This one obviously is in the movie. It's the cannon from Empire Strikes Back you see on Hoth. And then this one, oh, I've got two of those. What else we got?
We got Rancor.
Ooh, yeah. Got the big old original Rancor. There he is. Ooh, I kept the plastic, or the cardboard on him too. Look at me. There he is. He's a little dirty because I did play with him in the sand, because that's where you play with him, you know. Nice. He's got the big hands. The hands that move. And then you press this little thing on his back.
Mouth
He's pretty cool. What else we got?
We got a speeder bike.
Original speeder bike. Oh, that's pretty cool. For $9.99 back in the day at J.C. Penney, I think I got him. At the Aurora Mall.
We got the Jabba the Hutt action playset.
Yeah, we do.
Where you can throw them into there's a little trap.
Into the Rancor pit. So here's your original Jabba the Hutt. You got his he comes with silicious chrome. It sits on the edge there. He's got his little tubey, whatever you want, where he had his frogs and stuff. You've got, and he sits on top, which I'll show you in just a second. But you know what you do? And then, so you have your little guys here on the ends, those little face guys. You turn them up, and the floor opens up, and then you got bugs. And oh, who's inside? Which is weird because you put him on it.
Like that's weird.
Because he's on top of it, so that doesn't really work all the way. But you move his tail, and his head moves.
Oh my goodness.
And his hands. It's pretty cool. Like his head is kind of soft, his body's
like not rubbery, but
yeah. And then you wouldn't do this anymore. You get his little hookah pipe that he smoked on. You put it in his little hand, like so. But yeah, there he is. He's pretty cool, and he's pretty good for this 83. That's not bad. All right, what do we got next?
It's supposed to be
the
Rebel Armored Snowstorm.
It is the Rebel Armored Snowstorm, and it is the original from Empire Strikes Back. So you got your guys, and then on the side, you get a little scene from the movie to prove, hey, it's in the movie.
Kit.
All right, and here it is. It's a pretty good size. It's got the harpoon gun on the back, which does come off, so you know you can shoot your walkers. It does it does fit 2 figures, and then you have a little place here to, well, it's already got it down. But it's got, you can retract the
landing gear.
Landing gear, if you will. And then I don't have batteries in it, but the turrets or whatever you want to say light up. But this is one of my favorites. It's pretty cool.
A-Wing.
Ooh, A-Wing from Return of the Jedi. It even has on the box the second Death Star right there, but not under the Return of the Jedi banner. It's under the Cartoon Droids banner. I don't know why they waited so long. Ooh. Ooh. I got this one in the cardboard too. Look at me. No guy on this one. Yeah, I have the guy, but he's packed away. But pretty good. Again, nice size. Got a place. You got your, yeah, they spin and they clicky click. You've got a place for this. You push a button in it. They come down like that. You got, ooh. And then same thing, pulls it up. And then when you lift the hatch, it's got a little, ooh, so you don't have to do it by yourself. Look at that. Fits one guy.
Dewback.
Yeah, 1977.
Gosh.
Dewback.
Paid
and again,
$7 for this.
There's your proof it's in the movie. Yes, this is pre-CGI Dewback. Yeah, so they still had it in the movie. And yes, there he is.
Come with the trooper or no?
Nope, you got, what? Figures sold separately, sir.
Sorry.
His little legs move. You put a guy in there, and look, his head moves when you move his tail.
Nice.
And it's got the little rein. You put the guy, so the way they got it is there's a little hole in him, right here. You put the guy inside, so then it looks like he's riding. Nice. It's the same thing they did when they did the Tauntaun for Empire Strikes Back. You put the guy in the guy, and then it looks like he's riding him. But he was a fun guy. He's pretty neat. Cool. All right, what is your favorite out of this little box that we have?
The A-Wing.
A-Wing? A-Wing's pretty cool.
You know, pretty cool.
Yeah. And Jake's opening the next box, which is another big one. And what do we got in this?
Mucho figurines.
Ooh, lots of figurines. Some old and new. All right. So we got, these are the 12-inch figures. These are from Revenge of the Sith. Wow.
I've never seen these before.
You haven't?
Yeah.
They got the Shock Trooper, or Stormtrooper. I love that. The Grievous is pretty cool.
Yeah, comes with all 4 sabers.
There's the Stormtrooper. Yeah. I like the art on them too. They got cool, and you can see the back. There's the art of him.
Yeah.
And then Grievous is pretty cool on the back too. What else we got?
Some guy.
Oh no, not this guy, my favorite guy. Darth Sidious, yeah. That one's pretty cool. Got his hood down on that one. Not as bad art, but cool art there. And
how do you pronounce this?
Barriss Offee. She's a Jedi.
Looks like an old Luke.
Ah yes, this is
and
Obi-Wan. These are original 1977. The packaging I've got, but maybe not as good as left. Maybe not as. It's not. Yeah, the packaging kind of ripped and stuff. But we're gonna take him out for a second. Yeah. And I don't have the lightsaber. Oh no, he's all right there. So you've got your light. It hooks onto his belt. So here's your 12-inch Luke Skywalker with the blonde hair. He's got his lightsaber here, and then the little grappling hook that he uses on the Death Star. With the little rope. So pretty good. He's in good condition. The box is in fair condition, but at least he's still in there. And the plastic is protected. He says, hopefully, let's fix that. There we go. All right, and then we got the old Alec Guinness Obi-Wan.
Oh, he's got a tiny lightsaber.
He does. The lightsabers on these large figures were plastic, and they had a big grip. You can kind of see it in the picture, like for the for them to hold. All right, what else we got?
A huge Luke. A really weird looking Luke.
Yes, so he is kind of weird looking. So they did a whole like a reset. Kind of a reimagining of the original. As you can see, the packaging is very similar to the original Luke, but the Luke's a little funky looking. He's not great, but I don't know if he's really any better than the original. He's kind of got a goofy grin. He's got a better lightsaber, that's
Yeah.
for sure. That is it for our boxes. I do have one more thing. It wasn't really an unboxing, but I found it and I was like, oh, I gotta bring it. I found my 1983 Darth Vader speakerphone. As you can see right there, is the box. By ATC, American Telecommunications Corporation. And it is right there. There's our Darth Vader speakerphone. So just plugged him into an outline. He was hardwired, and you had your buttons here. You press when you had the power. His little light on his chest plate turned on, and that was it. There was no way to make this to put headphones or anything into him. So you were talking, everybody was hearing. It was a little speaker, and his little. You spoke into here, and I don't know. Oh, the speaker is way back behind Vader back there, but. I think it's a cool looking Vader though.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. So Return of the Jedi, Vader speakerphone. Awesome. And do you have a favorite from that box?
Favorite from that box? I think the Dooku looks pretty good.
I do too.
I said the Dooku.
Dooku? I'm surprised. I thought you might say the guard.
Yeah, I think he's good.
I don't know. Alright. Okay, so some fun stuff. Just picking out a few boxes from the collection that I just found in storage. Since they didn't really have big labels on them, I thought it'd be fun to see what's in there. And we got really a mix. We got the big figs, we got ships from old and new, we got all that party supplies, and then
a
we
bunch
got
of stuff, Star Wars stuff.
lots of Star Wars stuff. And yeah, that was pretty neat. I liked reminding. You forget when it's been in storage. I forgot we had him and some of this other stuff. So, and hope you enjoyed this one. Something a little different. Again, trying to stay indoors, and it's really snowing now. So it was another Chris and Scott's favorite things, and this was part of Scott's Star Wars collection. And yeah, it was pretty cool.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
That's right, like and subscribe. If you haven't already, make sure you do that. Hit that notification bell, and make sure you're aware when those videos come out every Wednesday and Saturday. You know, we've been kind of flexing during the summer. We'll try to get these back on a regular schedule. And just think, one day all of this will be yours.
I mean, I'll keep a lot of it, but like, I don't need the party supplies probably.
It's not part of the collection, is it? You got to keep it all. All right, thanks again for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Bye.